Hello, hello, party people. We got a white room tonight, just business as usual. But this time's a little different. I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. I'm gonna reference something I wrote in my first book. There's a lot that I didn't say that I'm gonna fill in the gaps right now, but let me just read my little excerpt here. So let me pull that up for you guys. Just bear with me here. Wrong one. Is this the wrong one? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I don't know if you can see this, but I'll just read out loud. We're on chapter 22 on the left side of the screen, the left screen. So I'm going to start with my Vegas ex, as I fondly call her. My ex, her name is Bunny. That was a nickname, obviously. A pseudonym, if you will. She's a good and strong woman. I can only pray that she will be happy with someone else for the rest of her long life. This is still not an easy chapter to write about, unfortunately. According to the Chinese zodiac, though, 1984 is the year of the rat, and 1979 is the sheep. So she, was 5 years older than me. I'm sorry, Bunny, but it appears we are completely incompatible because we really don't have that much in common. I met you in a bar, we hung out, and we clung to each other because neither of us had a full network of friends and family in Vegas. I'll skip to this part. Wait. I'm not entirely sure. I want to read all these parts, but okay. I'll just start anywhere. Okay. I'm quoting, I believe. Who am I quoting? I guess I'm quoting myself. I don't know. I survived despite losing multiple family members in my life, multiple friends, and in one case, separating from a loved one. I would like to think that this entire messed up breakup that was entirely my fault. That maybe the last part of that statement is now too. I hope logically no one in their right minds would want to see anyone they care or even cared about disappear forever in terms of life and death. But the problem with that statement, she usually followed that statement with this paraphrase. I didn't need any medication or therapy at all. What the fuck does that even mean? I was in a bad mood at our apartment one morning and she asked, "Did you take your medicine last night?" I looked at her as if she was being ludicrous and not serious. The day was a Sunday, for crying out loud. I'm sorry if I was in too much retail burnout and or depression to take one single break the entire freaking week. In her defense, should I have devoted all of my time to finding a new job or preferably a career per our former contract? Probably. I could have done more. I could have stayed up longer to go through how many more applications, plus how many count at that moment. There was more in general that I could have done, but I guess it was too little, too late. I can write more in regards to this chapter, but should I at the moment? Probably not. Now, let me just bring it back to reality for a second, because during a lot of the beginning of my book, I tried to be as polite and nice as possible. It wasn't until much later that I realized I wasn't the only one at fault in a lot of these situations, and it'd be nice if others took accountability, but they probably never will. So basically, Bunny here. So I probably talked about this before. I was having some trouble sleeping, and I could just feel something was wrong, something wasn't right, and I told my girlfriend at the time, Bunny. I told her that I just need you to drop me off at the hospital because I just gotta get remedicated. I have to figure out why I'm going through what I'm going through. And she looked at me in all seriousness, said, "If you go to the hospital, I'm gonna kill myself." That's what Bunny said to me. She literally held herself hostage and said that her love for me was more important than my survival. From my point of view, from my selfishness. I guess wanting to survive is selfish, huh? I didn't know that. But yeah, it was just that at the time should have been my my fifth or sixth hospitalization. I don't know. I lost count at one point, seriously. Um, but yeah, that's the way that turned out, and it remains forever a chapter that is unfinished. There's a link in the description if you guys are curious enough to buy my book, or I think if you have Amazon Prime or something like that, you get the Kindle version for free, something like that. I'm not sure how it works. I don't know what else to say. I just like, I know she had good intentions, but they were the wrong intentions. I don't know. Stuff like this is what keeps me up at night. Um, okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves and each other.